Hey, we're back.
We are back. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Been gone.
Well, yeah, we've been gone. Did I just pull an NSYNC reference?
Yeah,
think
I don't know
gotta
what you're
stop
doing.
doing that.
I'm gonna let you.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave. I think that's what I'll do.
Well, then you'll be gone again.
No, but I'll come back.
You'll have to come back and you'll
I'll
have
be
to do
back.
the whole show over again. Oh, wait, you're gone.
Right.
But you came back
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. But here we are. We're back. We have returned. It took a while. Things got in the way.
Yes. And not to mention, the studio is none the worse for wear after the dust-up between Cheese and Czar. So it's nice to see everything back in some sort of semblance of order.
Right. I know.
Yeah.
That's true. It looked like a crime scene.
Eh,
Sort of. But hey, we're here.
sort of depends on the crime, doesn't it?
It does. It really does. But the chairs still work. That's good. These
Right.
chairs we're in, you can't see them, but they're pink. Well, you can see them when you.
You know, if there's like vinyl and empty tubes of KY strewn about the place, then that's a different crime scene, isn't it?
Yeah, that's you know. I'm sorry, but I'll take the C right out of CSI. I'm gone. I don't want to see that. So
Well, if you take the C out of CSI, all you have is C.
yeah, what? Oh, if I take it, I gotcha. Yeah, I don't even want to know what the C stands for. Oh, anyway. So what have we been up to, Philip?
I think we play
besides-
music.
Yeah, we
Aren't
do.
we a band or something?
We are a band. We're abandoned. We're hungover.
Right.
We managed to go everywhere and make that city
Right.
spin.
I know, what was it? The last thing we had talked about, we went to Orlando forever ago.
We did.
And we didn't get to talk about
No,
that.
we didn't get to it. For some reason, we got cut off.
And since then, we have been to Biloxi, Mississippi, Indianapolis, Indiana,
You did it.
Chicago, Illinois,
Oh, yeah. Chi-town.
and both cheats.
Don't do it. Don't do it. We're good.
And both Pearland and San Antonio, Texas.
Okay, once again, it's Pearland. Pear.
I don't give a shit.
Well, the people in Pearland do.
I'm sure they do, and all they have to do is listen and get offended and let us know that they're offended.
Right.
And then, by all means, I will apologize.
They should be offended by that place we went to eat after, or went to drink, or not drink after.
Oh, in Pearland?
Yeah.
Oh, we went party at a Bennigan's. Right.
Pretty much, it was.
Yeah, it was a Bennigan's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Although
should've
you
been
were
a
severely
Never-Again's.
limited in the amount of what food you could order and also alcohol you could drink. However, the DJ was not. Hold on, I have to kill this.
What do you have to kill? What are you killing? What is it?
Come here, fucker!
Chase, what are you killing? Is it running toward me? Oh, yeah, kill it. Well, there you go. Now it's a crime scene. Woohoo! Phil, would you like to explain what just happened?
1 second, please.
All right, I'll wait. But I'll also raise my feet, because that was just, whoa, that just gave me the heebie-jeebies.
It's like 5 feet over that one.
Yeah, but I don't know. There might be 5 more of them around. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the time that rat jumped across Liam's lap at the studio. And you got Randy Wild going, kill it! Kill it! And there I am watching as you step aside and point at it as it runs past you, going, hey, look at little fella. And then it ran under the drum kit. And
Rats, I don't have that reaction to.
Yeah.
Cockroaches, on the other hand,
Apparently, I've
can
seen
go
it, yeah.
straight to hell, right? Those are fuckers.
Which is exactly what just happened.
Right. No, he was just like sauntering over like I wasn't going to do anything about it. And I saw him, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not.
And
so,
you ever notice how they don't back up? They can't back up. They just turn completely around.
oh,
like,
no.
oh, shit.
No, if it had the ability to urinate, there'd be a small yellow streak all the way over to where
Right.
it's dead now.
Yeah, I'm looking. I can see it from here.
Oh, it's dead.
Wow, that was an exciting moment.
I put the right bitch slap on that one.
Right. Speaking of, Randy did catch that rat later. He did. Got it in a piece of that sticky paper, did he? I believe.
I
It's like, I
don't
got
know.
it. Yeah, he hates rodents.
Yes, he does, and that's fine.
I just
I
see
love
them.
to watch him hate rodents.
Yeah, I know that was great.
I
I just look at him like, yeah, there it goes. If it's not in a Disney movie, it's right here. So, but
Hey,
anyway,
I liked Ratatouille, by the way.
Right.
I thought it was a delightful movie, well acted. The voices.
okay, I was about to
yes.
say, I mean, it was
It was
animated.
voice,
well
it was
acted.
voice acting, yes.
Right. Patton Oswalt was at Ratatouille,
Right.
was it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like him.
I don't ordinarily like Patton Oswalt's work, but he did very good
Really?
there.
Not
yeah,
a big fan? Well, you
just,
don't have
it was
time
just
to talk
okay.
about him.
No,
Yeah.
it was just all right with him.
Did you see his movie, Patton?
No.
No, it was really interesting.
I know. Oh,
Sorry.
We got way off. Wait, it was,
Yeah, let's
okay.
get back to let's go back to Orlando because we didn't cover that. I think we should do.
Jeez. Well,
Yeah, I know.
What did we do?
I don't know. I think
We
I've got pictures.
well, we played the show obviously, and then after that we went to the Irish
but
bar
here's the thing we did. But here's the thing:
with Tim.
we were surprised by none other than Mr. Scott Booker.
Oh right. The two of you were sending pictures back and forth, trying to figure out where.
No clue that he was in the
was
same
in
room.
the same room.
Yeah. Where are you tonight? Well, we're here, and I sent him a picture, and I sent him a picture of the shot, and then he's like, "You mean this place?"
Oh, I just knew for sure it was going to hurt at that point.
Oh, yeah.
I really did. I
Orlando
figured.
was so lucky.
Oh, man, they did not know. They didn't even hang out for it either. There was really, if everyone knew what was going to happen after that show, I think everyone would have called babysitters or whatever. And said,
Sure,
yeah,
they
yeah,
would.
We're not going.
Or
We're not going
an
to make it."
EMT. Yeah.
Right.
But
Right.
you know what bloody pisses me off about House of Blues Orlando, and maybe not so much the restaurant, but hey, you know how I am about House of Blues and the shrimp and grits.
Oh yeah.
Right. So when we get the menu backstage,
It
which
only
is-
happened at one time.
well, yeah, but here's the thing. You're right. It did only happen that one time because usually they'll give you the limited artist menu,
Right.
And I look and I go, oh, and that's not on there. But I write it in, like, hey, shrimp and grits, please.
Right.
And they'll accommodate.
They'll order it anyway.
Right. They're like,
yeah.
go ahead. It's Dickie English. If we don't
Right.
give him shrimp and grits, he'll fall off a bus's head. So the fella comes up. He's the stage manager, and he's like, yeah, man, we don't have those anymore. Not in a British accent, but I can't do it. And I said, what are you talking about? No, that's only for Sunday brunch. I said, are you serious? Like, not at all. Like, you can't even whip one up. It's like, no, they don't have it. I said, oh, man, all right. Well, then just go ahead and give me, I don't know, whatever fuck all they got. And,
Instead, they can make a gumbo.
right, well, yeah. I was going to get to that.
Okay.
But we go down to the restaurant. My Grandpa Joe is in town. We
Right.
go down to,
Yeah.
he's my uncle, but we call him Grandpa Joe.
Right.
And we're sitting there, and
And
I look.
company.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't like it was just some guy hanging out. by
Right, yeah,
himself.
he wasn't like just in the corner there.
Grandpa
Our
Joe
friend
just
Goody,
sort of all by himself.
Grandpa Joe and Grandma Candy and Fran, Fran
And Guy and other person and
Right.
people of such.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I look at the menu and hey, shrimp and grits.
Right.
I asked the waitress, "Is this always on there?" She's like, "Yeah, it's not. It doesn't come off." Pissed me off.
Nice.
Pissed me off to know of it. I don't know if he just didn't give a shit.
Oh.
If he was really that stupid, I don't, or just did like, I'm not getting it. No, he's not getting it.
Yeah. Right.
I ordered it. I brought it back to him, and I'm like, hey, check it out. There you go.
Right.
No.
Oh no. Well, I'll tell you what aggravated me about that. Since we're on shrimp and grits, I liken myself to an amateur cooking enthusiast.
Right.
Enthusiast.
I like where you say that.
Right. And I saw that your shrimp and grits cost, was it $20?
Yeah.
$20 for shrimp and grits. 5 very small shrimp. For those in South Louisiana who have readily access to both shrimp and grits, and the ingredients to bring both of those together.
Right. Well, now okay.
$20 for 5 small shrimp.
They weren't that small. Those
But
shrimp weren't that small.
they
And I've
weren't
seen
that
smaller.
big
And usually
either.
there's people that shrimp and you put 10 really
And it
tiny
was
ones.
just small.
Yeah, the cake was tiny. But it's
Squares.
delicious to me, and it doesn't.
Oh, it's good.
It's very good, but
I
you
am
would
not
think
saying
for-
that they're not good.
for the price, there should be more.
However, for the price, it should be more.
Right. it should be free backstage when I order it.
I was going off as just I'm going to set up a booth outside of this restaurant. I'm going outside and set up a booth, and I'm going to serve shrimp and grits, and only shrimp and grits,
Right
outside the restaurant for $15, and I'll become a millionaire.
I bet we could troll those waters right there on in Disney Spring. I'm sorry,
Absolutely
Disney Springs,
not. I have no idea what's in there.
I don't. Yeah, that's true. You might come up with Dead Minnie or something.
Right.
But anyway, so I got the shrimp and grits. The show went great, and then
We
we
found
hit,
Hoffa.
Yeah, we did. He's down there with Mickey Mouse ears on. That's poor Hoffa. But anyway, Irish pub. What the Raglan Road is it? I believe Raglan.
I don't know. I just know it is the
Bloody
Irish
Irish.
pub that has that guy outside.
He does have. Yeah.
That again, we took pictures with. That again, I still don't have copies of the pictures that were taken with the man.
I don't know that I've got them, but I was just glad to be there
Everyone
because
just keeps
last
them on
time
their
we were
phone.
there in when was that? April. And
No one does anything with pictures. They just take pictures on their phone and then they just
take them. They
Leave 'em there.
Actually, they took
Leave
them
'em there.
with them. I'm
Right.
going to take this picture, but
This
I'm not
is a
going to give it
plea.
to you.
Send us pictures of us.
Right.
If you're in it, it's okay as well. But there's Instagram and there's
Yeah, put it up there. Tag us.
There's,
You know
there's
how to do
so
that.
many ways to get pictures of us to us so that we can see them.
And know that it
and go,
actually happened and we weren't making it up.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Because otherwise, I could be inventing all these stories.
Right. And they moved that fella. They keep moving him. You ever noticed that? He's back
He
in
was
his,
in a different place
He's back
last
at his
time.
original spot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was where he was. Then they moved him over to the other end.
Well, with all
and
the
they put him-
construction, I would think
Yeah,
that
they like to
they're
construct.
going to do something like that. I've got to
Right.
do a better job of my nails.
Okay. Hello.
Eh.
Anyway, so they.
What?
Huh?
I
Oh.
wasn't looking.
I love Orlando, and
I love Orlando.
It's a great time. I like hanging out there. Thank you to Tim Shira for housing us for
Right.
the evening.
Couch surfing with him and his beautiful girlfriend.
Yes,
Yes.
Lauren. Yes, everything is great. Now here's the thing, because Orlando doesn't have the shrimp and grits, but you know what?
Yeah, they do. We just
Well, they
talked
do, but that not for the artist menu. And when they tell you bullshit, we don't have them. But here's the thing:
Right.
House of Blues Chicago, they don't give you an artist menu. They give you the menu. Here, order what you want. Fell in love with Chicago immediately.
I will say this: given the amount of time that we were available to be around people and do things in both Indianapolis and Chicago, I had a wonderful time.
Yes.
I really did.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun. There were actually, I want to mention something. There's a podcast called Astronauts Anonymous. I want to make sure I'm getting that name right.
Yeah, check it
was
out.
a person that we ran into at I believe another Irish pub
That didn't have Jägermeister.
that did not have Jägermeister, and we were forced. Oh, listen to the distress in my voice. Forced to drink Jameson. No,
And-
actually, first.
Go ahead.
Grand Marnier until they
Yes.
ran out of that, and then Jameson. Oh, torture, oh, pain.
Right.
Yeah,
And I
it's-
think
it's
I poured
astronauts
some of
alone.
my Grand Marnier into your Jameson or something, thinking we were back on that kick, and
Right.
you're
Nope.
like, no. Like, but you know, put it together, and it's still
It
just
didn't
as
matter.
lethal.
Yeah, as it was. I was sitting with this gentleman and his two friends.
And I can't remember the name.
And they had a beer sampler, like 5 small shot glasses of 5 different beers, so they could try all the beers. And they were little, it's like, oh, you look like you're having problems. Let me help you with this. Hey, oh, this beer's good. This beer's, oh, this is better than that. And I drank all their beer.
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do the same thing at restaurants. Oh, you do? You got way too many fries. Wait, let me see something.
Right.
Right.
Well, and then we had a hot dog after.
Right, we had a hot dog. Lady stayed open until 3 o'clock in the morning, but she had a hot dog right there in the corner.
With the stand, yeah.
The stand, yeah. I took a picture of the stand.
We don't get that much here. You walk around and it's right there in the street.
Right. And it was strangely trustworthy.
It was, and it was delicious.
I only
until-
mentioned that since having suffered, stomach virus from ingesting Lucky Dog's hair in New Orleans.
Yeah, They should just call them dogs.
You're not that lucky.
Right.
They should do a better job of that.
When we have another show, I've got to tell the audience about the Circle of Life.
Right.
It's a great story. We just don't have time to get into it.
No,
right
we
now.
don't. We had a pizza party.
We did.
Yeah, after the show at the House of Blues in Chicago, we were there, and apparently the thing, and they have a deep dish pizza, which I didn't realize was a thing.
You didn't realize deep dish pizza was a thing?
No.
Really?
I've never been anywhere before.
All right. But you've seen,
Pizza?
and television and,
Right.
Chicago-style deep dish pizza. It's
Right.
a commercial.
Peyton Manning, the footballer, quarterback.
Yeah.
He sells pizza on.
He does.
For
He
Papa
does.
John's.
Yes.
Right. So he's fine. Yeah, that was pizza. So it's okay. No. There's a pizza,
Real
like
thing, yeah.
real thing pizza. And it's like, oh, good. Let's
can only eat
let's
one
have
piece.
real pizza. I hadn't realized it's been fake all this time. And it has, and actually the pizza was very good there.
And House of Blues
piece.
ordered it for us. They took care of getting
Yes,
it there.
they did. The House of Blues in my experience, since it's been a wonderful place to play almost entirely around the country.
Right, with the exception of one, and we won't name that one.
Right.
So anyway,
But you know who you are, and you're
Right.
bastards.
yeah,
Burn it.
you don't make it big or easy, but I'm not going to tell you which one you are. So anyway,
It certainly isn't new.
right, or leans any sort of way. So, just saying. Anyway. Well, moving right along.
But fuck that. Yes.
Right.
Next.
So anyway, where do we go? Where do we go? So after that, Chicago apparently shuts down early though. There, which is probably a
No,
good
we
thing.
left.
We did leave. No,
left.
no. I know, but everything around it because. Here's my thing. I felt more comfortable either staying there, going right across, rather than go somewhere and get murdered.
Well, I don't want to go anywhere and get murdered.
Right,
but,
and I hear Chicago is
couldn't-
really out to get everyone.
we couldn't do the foundation room because it was sort of let out to a party or wedding.
Yeah,
or
it was a
whatever
private
was.
party.
So there was a club. There was downstairs and to the left, and it wasn't that bad. It was I kind of, but we didn't stay for any length of time.
It was that bad because the price I paid for a Jägermeister over there was ridiculous. No. Why didn't we get that? We
I
got the
don't-
Grand Marnier, and it was
I
like
don't-
$13 a glass.
Yeah, I don't know that drinks are not that expensive everywhere in Chicago.
Right.
But having never been, I don't know. I just sort of, we're down.
$13.
I know, but we're downtown where everything supposedly is. I would think that we could,
guess, yeah.
find places to go, things to do. We didn't really. We sort of had an abbreviated schedule.
We did.
And I don't like that. So
Now, but we'll go back.
right,
We'll see the other half.
that'd be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. But I did like it, and yeah, I can't wait to go back. Did we drive? No, we flew.
Flew.
Oh, that's right, we flew.
Right,
I
and we
remember
flew
because they
home
wouldn't
in the
let my
morning.
keyboard on the plane.
No.
Well, they did, but they gave a shit about
yes,
it.
after we paid an exorbitant fee. Yes.
Yes, and I'm calling you out, Delta and Southwest.
Right.
One there, one back, and
They can all suck it.
yeah, well, here's the thing. It's like, well, no, I'm sorry. With the maximum weight capacity is 100 pounds, and
Right.
yours is 103.
Well, that's
What?
That's why they call it a maximum weight.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, there's a maximum weight
There's a maximum speed limit
with,
you.
but you get a grace area. I mean, they got to put a limit on you, but there's not. Nobody's going to pull you over for doing 72, are they?
In a 60, yes, they are.
In a 60, yes, but not in a 70.
No, not in a 70.
Right.
Actually,
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, all right, with the speed limit is 70, but we're gonna give you a little leeway, because
Right.
you could. So you
Well,
would think I can understand if it was 110, 115 pounds.
I think the reason why that is that technically overweight starts at 50.
It does, but
so
but when
technically you're starting at 50. So everything from 50 to 100 is the grace period, and then everything
no,
after
because they
100.
charge you for that.
yeah,
That's
of
the
course
thing.
they
It's like,
do.
but I would still think that
But
even your grace
still,
period,
you
it's
sort
like
of a
you've
grace
got to be
period
between 100 and
50
105.
100, yeah.
Yeah, but no bullshit. I don't like that
After
theory.
100, it's sort of I would like to bring my car.
Right.
Could
Well,
you
because
drive that thing
we
right in?
asked him there. If I took the keyboard out and gave you the case, and then you took that and then gave you the keyboard, bam, that's 103. Oh, but it's in different areas. You're an asshole. at
Right.
that point.
Well, because what they're able to do is spread the weight out.
Right, but here's the
Weight
thing.
distribute.
You know what? They put it on the plane, and the plane took off, and the plane landed. So
Right.
screw their theory. I'm just saying. And what if I, 100 pounds, and then someone came right behind me and had 3 pounds, and they put that 3 pounds on top of my keyboard in that plane, and they probably would.
Well, they probably would. What they usually...
They're just pissed
I-
because they can't pick it up and throw it like they do
cannot-
everyone's
I
luggage.
cannot get into it in some sort of... Unfortunately, I worked as a it's not seconds, right? Oh,
So, wait, yeah.
you bastard. Anyway,
Are we down to that? Anyway, so, I'm sorry. We're looking at they're holding up defensive schemes.
I know. I had to work at airports and had to deal with luggage and not luggage so much as freight, and so I know there's a thing that they do with freight there's a reason why they weigh it and do all this stuff. Not to get into too much of a detail with it, but there's a reason why they pay attention to it. The reason why they have the...
Phil, I don't care.
I know you don't.
I don't care.
This is why-
I've dealt with weight before too, but then
I-
I broke up with her, so it doesn't matter to me. I wanted my keyboard on. They were being snobs.
Well,
they
doing
did,
that.
Yeah, but they did get it on, and apparently Liam's going to build me a new case. One
Right,
that folds
which-
up like the Jetsons car.
Should be, yeah. Well, it'll get your keyboard on the plane,
Right.
within the acceptable parameters of overweightness.
Delta gets you there, but your keyboard's got to stay home. So anyway,
Try and do that on Spirit.
no, I don't want it. No, I don't want. No, I think you got to pay for the wings. Would you like wings on your plane? Okay. Anyway, but we made it there. We made it home. Fantastic.
Right. We live.
We do, and we live with the extra 3 pounds
Right.
both times.
So now we're in Texas.
Here we are. No, we're here, but you're talking about where we are in the
Right.
conversation. Oh,
I'm trying to
Texas.
drive us on.
You're driving very well. I like the way. I
Yes.
like the way you're taking.
And we
the
went
wheel.
to Bennigan's,
Yes.
whereby I had a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Like, I don't know if you heard me before. We should call it Neverigans.
I was not in love with that.
The chicken was fine. The buffalo chicken slider.
It was, yeah,
I didn't mind it.
whatever.
It's a little spicy though when you.
I don't go out to have a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Well, no,
I go out to drink
No, but when
and-
they
and
run out of your
carouse.
drink,
and run about,
yeah,
run amok.
amok.
do
I've run amok
things.
once. Several mucks.
Yes. I like to test the boundaries of the law enforcement's tolerance in any given situation.
Yeah, well,
And when you're hanging out at a Bennigan's, that Lindsay Lohan apparently
Oh,
is
you're right.
Oh, remember her?
oh, I do,
no.
I do. And here's the funny thing though. Here we are. We go. Hey, the after parties at this place. I don't want to name it because I don't want to bash it. But
No.
we're like,
They seem nice enough people.
they were well, and we'll get to that because the bartender did accommodate, and we'll explain.
Right. Clearly, he did not work for Delta or
Well,
Southwest.
right, yeah, 103 pounds. Put it on there and add yourself another keyboard.
Right.
But we're walking past the place. We're looking through the window, and Mr. Saint Alexander looks in and says, "Is that a baby?"
Baby. Right.
And that's like,
sounded a little-
that is a baby. There was a baby sitting out. The light. I thought for sure someone was pulled over near the Macy's because you saw the light. It was the lights from
Lights from
inside from the
inside the-
DJ
yeah.
flashing outside. So it looked like, I was waiting for some Crime Stoppers tape to go up and a dead roach on the floor. And there's a baby sitting in there. We open up and this guy is loud as all hell. It's 11:30.
Right.
There's a baby in there.
Never been a better time.
Yeah.
I mean, for anyone who tries to get their children to go to sleep.
Well, you can't do that with a loud DJ yelling about the Texans every
Well,
5
you can
minutes.
certainly get him to go to sleep afterwards. Yeah, you keep him up till 11:30. Buy him a couple of shots.
We tried one. Did you see that little
Bring 'em
fella went
dancing.
running by, and I was like,
Yeah.
"What the hell was that? A hobbit? What was that?"
That was actually he was part. He's what do they call that when you're trying to become part of a fraternity at the university?
The Rush? I
guess so.
I don't know because I've never joined.
I've
one of
never
those stupid
belonged.
things, yeah.
I never belonged to anything before the Molly Ringwalds. This is actually the first time I've ever belonged to anything ever in the history of anything.
Right.
So, but I have heard that there is this thing where if you want to join a fraternity,
You
have
rush.
to do a thing. Sure. He looked like he was in a hurry.
He was rushing, yeah.
He was rushing, yes.
Maybe he was rush-in.
Yes.
You got to watch those little Russians.
Oh, no. That one, they don't make Russians. They're small.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, in Russia, they're all big.
That is true too.
Right.
But you think maybe we don't know that, and they're ushering in small Russians now to kind of throw us off.
No.
Where is this conversation going?
As anyone who's ever seen models that come from the Russia and what area they are all very, very tall and
Very masked, got man hands.
and clearly have never smiled in their entire lives. So
Hardly anything to smile about.
right, yeah.
I think they only smiled when Billy Joel went over there, and then he left.
Right.
And they were done.
If you want one to put on a bikini, the first thing you have to do is show it to them and then give them a brief explanation as to what it is, what it does, and why it exists.
Right. Will that thing destroy America? Sure. Give it to me. Yeah. Oh, the friendly Russians. But anyway.
Destroy all Western civilization.
You'll take me
With
give
my
me that
buttocks.
my yellow polka dot buttocks.
We haven't spent much time in Russia, so
No, we haven't.
know.
They won't let us in.
our accents are shit.
And if we get in, they won't let us out. No, they won't. They'll want to keep us.
no.
They'll want to,
I'm sure
hit us with the
I'm sure
vodka.
they'll let me out.
or the Moscow Mule.
I get annoying after a while.
Gotta bring the mule back, along with sexy.
So you can get ginger beer everywhere now.
Yeah. See, but
crap.
So we're there. We're what? Maybe 2 drinks in, and we're told they're out of Jaeger. The bar ran out of Jaeger. We drank them out of Jaeger. When I was like, "There's no way. We could not have possibly done that.
No way.
We didn't do that to Germany. There's no way we're gonna do that here."
We might have bought a grand total of 14 shots.
Okay, 16.
Not between the two of us.
Right.
There's 2 groups. There's 2 rounds.
It was 5, 10,
There was
about 15.
Perhaps about 14 or 15
Yeah.
individual shots of Jägermeister, and they were not particularly strong.
I thought
There's
they were
no
great
way.
mix, but
They were a good mix. They were a good mix, but certainly not enough to drain an establishment of their supply of Jägermeister.
Right.
Which tells me either they're lax, or they just they had a party in before who
That's what I'm
also
thinking.
enjoys Jägermeister as much, if not more, than we do, and there we were. We got in on the tail end, but we
Right.
solved the problem.
we did solve the problem with Terra Twin Power activated. And we go to the bartender and say, "Hey, if we get you a stash, will you serve us?" And he hands us a plastic grocery bag and says, "Be careful." That's
Right.
that was his words. Just be careful.
And I almost turned to everyone and said, "We're gonna bring more, but we have to be careful." Shut up, everyone.
Which drew no attention to us.
Right.
So
Well,
we got it in there though.
Yeah, the DJ was much louder.
Right, I know. You couldn't see anything.
Right.
He was so loud, everyone was blind.
God. It was just music. Texans.
Thank you. I was waiting for Texans to pull up. Texans.
Thank you, Satan, who's a
Yeah.
big football fan.
How's everybody doing? So we got it in there.
He
and
loves 70s dance music in the Houston Texans, apparently. So,
Yeah.
Which was strange because at that moment Rice was playing somewhere else and he didn't give 2 shits about that
At
so,
all.
Right.
At all. So, but we got that. But the Jaeger got in. We had the rest of our shots.
Right.
And everyone was happy.
Oh yeah.
And then we went right.
It
and
began to hurt.
It did. It hurt. It hurt very well.
Now San Antonio,
San Antonio was there.
I am not allowing you to get in that RV ever again
Why?
because I went right back to the hotel after that.
Oh, I let you down.
It was just me.
It's just you out there.
Just
No
me out
accompaniment
there.
whatsoever.
No accompaniment whatsoever.
That you should have went back to the Alamo. No matter what. There's an Alamo in every corner.
I know.
Well, next time I promise you that I will
It was
there.
it was relatively affordable, and can I tell you, I was not in a rush at any point in time.
No, we'll have to break in.
I didn't even have to pay to get from
I
the
thought for
hotel
sure you'd
to
at least go down to Waxy's.
not by myself.
Oh.
Well, not I'm not going to do that.
Well-
I'd have to know someone there, and I don't. It would just be old, people. So I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Well, we'll have to go get
Is he
coffee.
coming back to life?